So I told you earlier that Young Living genuinely has changed my life, and I want to just kind of delve into that just a little bit. I have not been sick since I began using Young Living products over a year ago. I'm not kidding. That's not a joke. That fact alone, I think, should speak for itself, considering I was a school teacher for half of that time. And so I want to get into sharing with you how to use Young Living essential oils. There are 3 different ways you can use them: topically, aromatically, and internally. So the FDA has labeling rules for dietary supplements and cosmetics. They prefer to see these as separate labels. The FDA asked Young Living to choose the primary usage that most people use an essential oil for, and that is what Young Living has included on the label. Since our essential oils have been traditionally used in all 3 ways, however, and due to the high quality of our essential oils, to keep it simple, start with that primary usage that Young Living has had to select that is on the label, and then go from there as you see fit for your family. So the first way you can use Young Living is topically, which is also known as transdermal. So like we've talked about before, essential oils are rapidly absorbed by the skin, which is not surprising since the skin is the largest organ of the body. Essential oils enter your bloodstream literally within seconds. Applying oils to the bottom of your feet is also a great way to absorb oils into your body. With over 2,000 pores in each foot, they have some of the largest pores on your body. If you ever Google what's called VitaFlex foot charts, it can show you actually which part of your foot is connected to a specific region of your body. You can also bathe in essential oils. You can use them with Epsom salt or without Epsom salt. As an adult, I tend to prefer with Epsom salt just because I know that I need to keep myself hydrated afterwards. With my boys, I tend to use without Epsom salt because they go to bed right after, and I don't want them to feel dehydrated. They're not going to know that they need to drink water after that. And so the first way was topically. The second way you can use Young Living is to inhale or to use them aromatically. So that is what I have going in my diffuser right now. I have lavender going just to keep me calm and to keep me peaceful during this. If you think about the memory of what a memory freshly baked chocolate chip cookies evoke, or a cup of hot cider, or freshly cut grass, scents are powerful, and the best and fastest way to reach your mood center is through your nose. In less than a second, essential oils will hit your limbic system and have the power to affect your mood. Also interesting to note that 75% of American homes use synthetic air fresheners that contain numerous amounts of chemical agents that have been linked to cancer, namely formaldehyde. When you think about formaldehyde, think about what formaldehyde is used for. It's used to embalm people at the morgue. And it's the #1 cancer-causing chemical, and that's what you're breathing in when you use those synthetic air fresheners. When you see the term fragrance, remember that it can include up to 300 toxic chemicals, but it can still just say fragrance on the label. The last way that you can use Young Living is to ingest or to use it internally. So you can get benefits from ingesting Young Living essential oils. You can put them into an empty vegetable capsule and take them as a pill because they're 100% pure and they have no synthetics. Using only the best strains of plants material, Young Living essential oils are safe to ingest. Other ways, you can add them to water. Lemon is a great choice, or you can put them in your cup of tea. I actually have thieves in my tea right now because there is a nasty flu bug going around these parts, and I just want to stay as far away from that as possible. You can also cook with your essential oils. I have made brownies. I have made muffins. I'm trying to think. Guacamole with lime essential oil. Just please refer to your bottle label and product guide so you know if an essential oil is safe to take as a dietary supplement. Young Living just came out with what's called a Vitality line that is specifically labeled to be used as a dietary supplement. So let's talk safety, okay? You can put these oils in every orifice of your body except for 2, and they're probably not what you're thinking. Don't put them in your eyes and don't put them in your ears. Make sure that if you're applying an oil and it feels a little bit hot to the skin, like tingly, shouldn't be burning, but if it's like a peppermint or if it's a wintergreen, or if it's something like a clove or a cinnamon that just feels tingly to the skin, you may want to use what's called a carrier oil. A carrier oil is something like coconut oil or avocado oil. You want to look for cold press and organic in your health food store. Young Living also sells one called V6 oil. We use carrier oils to dilute essential oils. It does not reduce the effectiveness of the oils. It can actually make them last longer because of time release. It just kind of spreads them out a little bit more. So you're probably thinking, which oils do I start with? And so we are going to meet our starter kit here in just a moment. So I'll be back when we can talk about our very first oil.